Well, it's been a while since I've made a video, but I haven't really had anything to review because everything I have to buy myself. If I had a lot of people sending me stuff, I would review more of it. Hint, hint. Anyway, I bought this Pixel 6. It just came in the mail today. I want to talk about it. I know there's already videos on this. They mainly are talking about the Pixel 6 Pro, but I got the $599 Pixel 6 because the price is a lot better, and I just couldn't spend another $300 just for an extra camera and a little faster refresh rate and a little bit more RAM. So I think this will do me quite well. So let's begin opening this thing. It has some pull tabs to open up the little box. As you can see, as you take off the cover, this is what it looks like when you open it up. You have the phone here with the bar for the camera that they have up there. And you'll also notice when you're looking at this, you can see that there's a two-tone color. One from here, up here it's a little bit lighter, a little bit darker down here. Beneath that, just a nice little touch. And then we'll peel off this. There you have the screen and the little hole punch for the video. And then you have your power button and your rocker button on those sides. And of course there's no jack, headphone jack. And then you have your speakers down here and then the USB charging there. Supposed to be a really nice phone. The only problem is it has this glossy. It's going to pick up fingerprints really fast. And so that's going to be kind of a pain. Also in the box, as you can see, there's a little manual and they have it set up to peel off as well, giving you some basic instructions. And of course it doesn't come with a charging brick, but it does come with a USB-C cable, and it also has an adapter. Now this is kind of handy right here because it makes it to where you can still use a USB charger to be able to plug this into this device. Let me rephrase that. What this actually does, now that I'm looking at it, it allows you to put a type A cable and plug it in here, and then you can use this to charge the phone from this end. And so there are certain circumstances that you might use that in. Alright, let's power this thing up. Get your introduction screen. And it has a nice little gear. Don't know if you can see that very well in this camera. It has a little gear bouncing around. And it's vibrating a little bit when they bounce together. Pretty neat. I'm just going to go through this because you can set this up on your own whenever you get yours. There's also assistive options available. The next step that it's asking for is for the SIM card, and you can even download one. That's the first I've heard of that. Of course, it's been a little while. I have a OnePlus 6. I'm having to upgrade it because my carrier is saying that they are not going to carry that phone anymore after February, but they're dropping 3G. And my phone, my OnePlus 6, does 4G, so it doesn't make any sense, but that's one of the reasons I'm having to upgrade. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back in just a minute. One of the things I'm doing right now is I'm copying the information from one phone to the other. The cable hooks up to my old OnePlus 6, and now it is in the process of moving everything over for me. Hopefully this will be a seamless transaction. I'll let you know whenever it's done. Alright, it took about 10 to 15 minutes for it to do a transfer, but it is still working in the background, downloading and installing 155 applications. So I'll have to wait till it finishes doing that to see if everything is there. One thing I noticed is whenever I was looking at my contacts, for whatever reason, all the ones that I had listed as favorites on my old phone, none of those seem to have transferred over. They're all gone. So I'll have to put those back in manually for some reason. Not sure what's going on that. Not the end of the world, but still kind of a pain to have to do that. And the next thing I'll do is I'll also show some examples of what some photos look like off this phone. Of course, they're going to look good. And you can look at other people comparing theirs to other devices and things like that. But I'll show you at least a sample of that, so maybe it'll give you an idea of what this phone can do. Alright, I've taken some pictures now, went outside. It was very windy outside, and I'll show you a sample of that in just a second with the camera's video capability and how it sounds through its speaker or microphone as you're looking at this windy day. First, you can see this picture of where I just took a picture outside. It's a really windy day out here. I mean, I'm talking like super windy. And I'm taking a picture or a video here. You can hear what the sound sounds like using the microphone. It's only about a foot from my face. I'm kind of panning around so you can see what the quality looks like on that. Next, I did the camera function where it holds the object still but makes everything else blurry around it. Thought that was pretty neat. And then here's another selfie of my hair is blowing all over the place. I don't know, it's like 40-mile-an-hour wind today. Here's a picture inside where it's kind of a dark setting. As you can see, the camera puts a lot of light on my face. And then here's the inside of a church building and all the lights are on. That was the wide, and now this one is 1-up. They had comparison. I turned off all the lights except for that light over in the corner. And you can see that it still does a good job of being able to take a fairly decent picture even though it's really dark inside this building. Here's an example of the slow motion. I just dropped a pencil to show how slow it would make that. And then here's an example of a time clips. It's looking outside, showing at 5 speed. It can go faster, but this is just another capability of the phone. This phone, of course, didn't come with a case. I thought it came with a clear case. I was mistaken on that. I'll probably get one just so that it doesn't leave all these fingerprints all over it and to give it some protection. And as I have been messing with all of this and shooting this and going out and taking pictures and things along those lines, it's had time to download all my apps. They've all transferred over, and even the contacts that were my favorites on my other phone have transferred over. So everything seems like it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. I can say that I'm pretty impressed with this little phone so far. I know there are better ones, but I'll let you know as I play with this more. I'll do a follow-up video to let you know some other things that I've learned about. So I hope this might help you make a decision on whether or not you're going to get one. And if I remember correctly, this does do wireless charging, so I'm going to try that out. I've never had one that does that either. Hope you have a great day.